Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Storm here.
Jessica here.
Hi, Jessica.
Hi.
We are ready for episode 5 of Blue
I'm so ready for
Eye
episode 5.
Samurai. Yes. We
So
left
ready.
on a bad cliffhanger last
I
time.
know.
We have how many fangs? Or how many claws? Or claws this time?
1,000 claws. 1,000,000 claws. There's a lot of claws.
Yes. And they want to murder everyone. So is Mizu going to take on all these people? She's going to have to. She has no choice.
I know. I'm picturing Kill Bill the 88.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's what I'm picturing, but I don't know. Let's see. I guess. My
Yes.
husband has finished this already, and he's lording it over me. He's
I'm glad he's not saying
episode
anything
5.
really.
You haven't watched episode 5 yet? And I'm like,
I know it's so hard with friends and family, like anyone who's seen something, but like people I'm usually around are usually very good now. They know me. They know that we do reactions on the channel, so they are very good with no spoilers. But sometimes that one friend will come over and they'll have to be like, just wait for this episode. And like, don't say anything else. I don't want to know. So
he hasn't told me anything. He's just being a dick about it.
Yeah. Watch like nothing big happen in this episode. And we're like, hey.
It's the most boring episode of the season.
Yeah, right? Although it's been very exciting so far. Sorry, Donna. But yeah, that's what I was thinking too. You ready?
Let's go.
All right.
How does such a creature come to be?
Wait, are they going to do it like as a play?
I was wondering that.
Ordained the sun to rise. There lived a Ronin.
That's pretty cool.
This is pretty great. I mean, these puppets.
Seared into his soul was the day his lord was assassinated by a rival clan, whose crest was the phoenix.
This is great already. I
Wow.
love this. This is fantastic. I love this so
You
much.
pull it away.
This is beautiful.
Master, get everyone to the cellar. You have murdered us all.
Oh, come on, lady.
Ringo, stand guard over them. I don't have a weapon.
That kid did it.
Start with a kitchen knife.
Oh no, he's gonna take the bell off.
Be okay.
Drop
Yeah,
like
you
a
have to
hero.
keep the freaking bell on.
It begins as a breeze at sea.
I'm getting some Man with No Name vibes.
I love the narration.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
This editing too. Going back and forth between the two of them is like
It's
just very
well
well
done.
done.
To get through both of us.
Oh, she's trying.
You're the
She
bravest
is.
princess I've ever met.
Oh.
I'm not brave. I've been a captive my whole life. If I die today, I die free.
She's brave.
She is. I think I underestimated her.
Yeah, me too. Oh, that was so freaking quiet. And he just keeps walking. I'd be like,
Some video game logic. I'll just turn back around.
ooh. Oh, crap!
It looks like you do want trouble.
No, I only want to ask.
You half-breed piece of shit.
Oh, God, she has the same freaking injury. Rainbow.
The
A
Ronin
rainbow.
saw a vision as if sent from the gods.
You're alive. Mizu.
What?
She's so close to death.
Is that really?
Medicine for my headaches.
Oh no. It's opium.
Yeah. I really thought, like, Mizu was dying and her mother
Eat up. Then I
was
have to go
gone.
back to work. I found you a husband.
Oh no. This was so unexpected.
Yeah.
He's an outcast, so your looks are no matter. He's getting old and needs a strong woman to help him with chores.
Oof.
Out of the question. I made my vow.
What woman doesn't want a man to take care of her? No other soul will ever see
Another
you.
tick of palanquin?
You'll have to work, of course. Cooking, cleaning, helping out with the horses.
You're not as hideous as I expected.
Jeez.
Oh, thanks.
You're much older than I expected.
Such a sweetheart.
Might as well get this over with.
That is hideous. It's awful.
His loyalty was no longer to his slain lord, nor to revenge.
Is she actually gonna marry this guy?
I kind of think so.
Holy crap.
To his bride.
She been married this whole time?
Okay, back to work.
Love you too, sweetie.
Let's get you ready for tonight.
No. It's so strange seeing her like this.
Yeah. It feels so not her.
Yep.
He's one of the claws.
I know. Oh, she walks away. Good. I feel bad for him. I hope he doesn't. I hope he just runs away and that's it.
I know. I want her to be able to do good things without repercussions, but I feel like that's not this kind of show.
Right?
Fun for us.
That didn't last long. Ringo!
I know. I'm scared for Ringo too. Don't hurt Ringo. Whoa! But there was one slice though. Whoa! I'm scared. Oh no! He got stabbed. Did he run into it? He ran into
Yeah, he
it.
ran into it.
You little son of a bitch.
Ringo!
Ringo! Yeah! Go team!
Alright.
Look at her too. She's not even freaked out by it. She's like,
Stay
yeah,
here. Keep watch.
I like her.
I know, go Akemi. I mean, she definitely should not go upstairs. It's a dumb idea, but...
She's very confident, but she's new at this. Ooh, what a shot too!
Oh.
Oh my god!
What a beast. I'm trying to break her for once. This is what Kai thinks of me.
Well, she survived that.
Ever since I was
Holy crap.
I've held on to this fantasy that if I bring him the perfect creature, he will welcome me back.
That's good.
Okay. Okay.
Breaking the ice.
What
a little.
horrible thing is going to happen? Because we know this doesn't last.
He's gonna get murdered. And...
This isn't ending well.
Feed Kai.
Oh, this is fun.
Hold your hand back. Aim for that one right there.
How fun that he's allowing her to do this.
Oh,
Not bad for a first try.
They're gonna hook up.
I mean, they're married.
Yeah, and now they
They
have
seem to like
respect
each
for
other. Oh.
It's very impressive.
Oh, she's writing him.
Happy horsey.
Slow down.
He's saying it now.
This is so unexpected.
I know. She found love. Who knew?
I'm gonna be so sad in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, right?
And I know it. Like,
Oh.
not even.
My goodness. I'll take you to Christmas tree.
Wake up. Wake up.
I'm pre-sad for the sad that's about to happen. Woken up by sex dreams.
Yes. Ooh. Oh my
Holy
god! Come with me. Ooh,
Wow.
Behind you.
Sweet. Like, this is a tough, like, area to fight in, too.
Jeez. Smart move.
Not who your mother wants you to pretend to be.
All I did was train with a sword.
Show me.
Oh, how cool. She had a great relationship.
I know.
I'm sad now.
This guy seems great.
A bit old-fashioned, but no better weapon when outnumbered in battle. Don't worry.
Oh, that's coming
we
back.
Can start slow.
Yeah,
Just cut a nugget out if she can
kick his
borrow.
butt. Don't get too carried away, though.
Yeah, seriously. Holy crap.
Like, this is hot.
Did he quite know what he was getting into when he asked for this?
Okay, that's enough.
Did you also lose your backbone when you lost your title?
Careful, guys. Ooh.
Damn.
Oh. Hey.
Oh.
Kind of like that exchange with Tigan.
Yeah.
Careful. Whoa. I love you. Here, get it off. Okay.
Yeah.
You are a monster.
No.
He thought he was going to be able to teach the little girl some moves.
You got scared. Monster.
And Mama's back on the opium.
To take the horses to the Lord.
Oh no, he took Kai!
Yours too. I made you tea of gold leaves.
My god, maybe she doesn't. Can you imagine? That would suck.
It's the Blue Eye Samurai for the first half of the season, and the
Yeah,
rest of it's just
and then
Ringo.
blue eye. Jeez.
Holy shit, dude! This guy in the story's the worst.
He is. Free dead. Jeez, and ribbons and everything. Oh my god. This is so sad. That's terrible.
Like, fucking...
And so the bride met her death. But she did not meet her end. Within her lifeless body roiled a tempest of hate, betrayal, injustice, possessing her soul, transforming her into a nightmare, into an unreal.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh.
Holy crap.
Oh, just his makeup.
Oh! Girl, you should have taken those off earlier. Oh no! She can fucking transform her sword?
What? Oh god.
Holy crap.
Holy crap. Wow, that's amazing. Limbs, throwing limbs. Wow. Oh my god.
Holy
I love it.
I cannot believe this is happening. This is wild.
Spin around a little. It was like the stormtrooper scream.
Is it the Wilhelm? Kill, Jesus.
The story may be 1,000. Oh, that same guy?
Is that the same kid?
Don't. Oh, that's. Haha. How fitting. Oh.
Akemi over here is going, maybe I can't kill him?
I came to help.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, I kind of think the mom did it.
Your mother.
I think the mom did it. She's gonna stab him.
To watch them kill you. It is dishonorable. Weak.
Shut your mouth, you lying whore.
That's it.
Nope, Mizu loves the mom.
Don't, Mizu, don't.
Jesus Christ. I can't.
Oh, this is disturbing. No, don't. Oh, he brought the knife out? Seriously? You're not worthy of that. Oh, she's... Whoa, she walks away.
She's just walking away.
And let that happen!
Mizu. I love you, Mizu. Mizu.
No, you don't.
Oh, in the head? Whoa, that's insane.
Jesus.
Master! Master!
That's
You beat
awful.
her.
If we want to hire you.
Yeah, right?
Princess Akemi.
Oh.
We found her.
Just be like, hey, see this? I did all this.
His daughter must
Yeah, they're like walking over the baddies.
I'm not going anywhere. Right, Mizu?
Do we have a problem here?
Mizu's got no horse in this race.
Mm-hmm.
She is not your fucking...
Take her.
Get off of me!
Like, what? Get him, Mizu.
I know, she automatically is like,
That was a huge assumption. Big
I was going to
leap on
kill you,
her
but then you were awesome, and now you're going to protect me for some
You
reason.
just stood there.
She's better off.
It means he's ending his apprenticeship.
This terrible creature come to be. Hate alone was not enough.
Oh.
It took one more ingredient. Love. Poisoned by betrayal.
Yeah, that was pretty rough.
To bring so much bloodshed. And woe.
Full of love. I searched its eyes for a sign of love, or mercy, or good. There was only darkness.
Oh, no,
look
her
at
teeth are all black.
teeth. Oh. It was... That was a rough episode, actually.
That was
Very
really
different
rough.
than what I expected. I mean, I did expect a lot of death, a lot of fighting with 1,000 claws. That was very impressive.
Still, yeah, way different than expected.
Yeah. The way this was told, just the
I mean, it
puppets.
was beautiful. That
Absolutely
framing device
gorgeous.
of the play.
Yeah. And you are right, because it was so fluid. I love seeing the puppets and just hearing the narrator, and it's so elegant in how he's telling it. And then the puppeteers in the background disappear, like you noticed first.
Mhm.
And you just get lost in the story. And then you have these transitions going to the present time with Mizu when she's going through. And then she's having flashbacks of her past, and the whole story's fitting together as one. It was just really well told.
Super well told. That was so good.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like it would have been easy to just make that the fighting episode.
Yeah.
You know, which don't get me wrong, they had, and it was great.
Yeah, it was. It
But the
definitely
fact that they
was.
made it something like else, that one, they gave it this beautiful framing device, and that two, you got to learn so much about Mizu. Like, I don't know, I kind of, something about Mizu always struck me as fairly naive,
Mm-hmm.
you know, but she's lived a life beyond. Like, I thought she just left the swordsman's hut and was like, off I go for revenge.
Yeah. And I honestly thought, like, besides training and knowing the sword, I really thought she had no experience with anything else. So to actually see that she had a life and she actually, like, not only hooked up with someone, but she was married and she grew to love this guy. And holy crap. And, you know, that was awesome to see that. It was so tragic, and we thought it was going to be different. Like, we thought, like, maybe, like, people were going to come in and murder the guy, but he betrayed her. I mean, it was even worse than we thought.
It was. This is way worse than, like, having someone take him away.
Yeah. And the fact that he might not have ratted her out, I mean, he did a terrible thing
maybe,
anyways,
but he also did just stab her mother.
Isn't that insane? I know. And the fact that she let all that happen because she just filled her heart. She was so betrayed by both of them that she just walked away from it. And I'm very shocked because I can't even imagine what she went through growing up and always labeled as a monster. But, you know, he made that worse for her, and to kill her own mother. They had an argument, for crying out loud, like, to go up and be like, all right, I'm just
I guess I'm gonna stab this old lady.
Yeah. And so that was insane. And here she really got to bond, and he was good to her. Like, her husband actually was like, I'm not a beast, or whatever he said, and he didn't rape her. He didn't, like, make her do anything she didn't want to do. And a lot of time passed.
They seemed to have a real genuine connection.
Yeah, a lot of time passed. They got to really know each other and care for each other. And to really go that far, really understand someone, to turn it around so quickly just because she was really good with the sword and better than him, because he was a bit afraid, maybe very afraid, because she was that good. For him to just change everything, like, all this time together with her, into one moment and be like, yeah, you're a monster, and wow, like, that really shocked me. Like,
I guess it shouldn't be that surprising, but considering the time period and the culture, like, he definitely seemed okay if he could, like, you know, give her lessons and, like, knock her down a couple times and stuff. Like, that would be okay for him. But as soon as she was actually good at it, he, like, suddenly was like, no, this is a masculine thing, and I'm a man, and you must be something else because you're not a woman. You're not.
Like, way over the top great at what she does. Like, she's a great swordsman, and at the end, they weren't even sparring. They were actually fighting, it seemed like. And she just playfully knocked him down. And she was, like, so turned on by it. So it was an interesting battle. And she was totally in her element. And she was being herself. So in that moment,
that's all she
fun.
Wanted.
Yeah.
He asked for that. He said, show me who you are. And she thought that she could.
And she found the guy. Because she was fully, purely herself. And she was so happy for that to just turn bad so quickly. It just sucked, you know, but
this super heartbreaking to not be able to be yourself around someone that you thought loved you.
I really loved that story. It was very sad. We expected that. We didn't know what was going to happen, but I did not expect her to be married. And again, like, her just going on this course, you know, this path of revenge. And that moment she had with Taigen, we just assumed, like, oh, maybe she never, ever had a relationship, like a romantic relationship, and she was kind of, like, interested because he was so close to her, and she never really had that, you know, because it seems like she's alone a lot, and besides her, like, father-type, you know, friend, the swordsman, the sword father, and then her mom, my God, like, what a relationship, you know. It seems like she had a good relationship when she was a kid, but then drugs took over, and, you know, just she had a bad relationship at the end with her mom.
A lot of times, and I don't know enough about the history to say this is true or not, but I know a lot of times in stories like this, the English specifically are blamed for the opium crisis in China and Japan. So, like, not only does she blame the white people for being born, but she could also kind of blame them for her mom
Isn't that great? Like, you could
becoming
just
who she became. So.
Yeah, because of that. It's a very sad story. So, you know, I just kind of thought, like, Mizu never had a romantic relationship with anyone. So this was a big shock to see.
Yeah. I thought it was, her whole thing with Taigen was, like, new.
Yeah, I thought she was very naive to that. Like, ooh, wow, like I never got close to anyone, and how strong she is. Like, what a contrast to see her be a woman. I mean, that's not her,
Mm-hmm.
and how blatantly obvious that was. Like, her fighting, being a samurai, even though she claims not to be one, but she's an excellent like a sword fighter,
Mm-hmm.
and she can go out and do all these incredible things that I'm sure no one's really seen. She took out how many claws. Very impressive stuff. And that was her. And then her trying to be feminine, it was just weird. I just felt like I was looking at an awkward, different person, like it just wasn't her at all.
It's really good how they did that because like it's 3D, right? This animation.
Yeah. It's a mix.
So it's like the
3D.
model.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like they're changing her face really, but something about it just felt so off.
Mm-hmm.
Like so unher until she was doing the fight with him. And she hiked up her skirt a little bit and the smile came on her face and like I was like, oh, this is Mizu. This is the person we've been seeing.
You saw that. I know, she was so lit up and like so excited and happy.
Gosh, that's heartbreaking.
It was so cool and it was so sad, yeah. So we had a lot of back and forth with present, past, and the puppets. And at the end, when she's killing all those guys that were at her house, and then we saw the puppets with the ribbons, that was just, it was so elegant and pretty in a way, and then very disturbing, and very creative, though, with the ribbons,
ribbons, yeah. I really liked that
it.
They could make it seem so beautiful when it's obviously something so horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, they do with the animation normally, too. Like, we're watching Mizu fight, and it's a beautiful thing to watch, like the way that she's swinging her naginata that she just created right there and then out of her
that was insane.
That was wild. It was wonderful and beautiful and also awful because people's legs were flying everywhere.
I know, it was so violent and I was just so in the moment and like, so excited. I'm like, what's happening? She's pulling this stuff together. It's like making all these crazy things happen.
Oh my gosh, that was insane. That was so good.
It was so freaking well done. And kudos also to Ringo and Akemi. Like, I heard you say during this episode that, you like misjudged Akemi or something.
Obviously she has a lot of spirit. Mm-hmm. Like I always realize that. I just feel like she's so naive with other stuff. Like she's just like, yeah, I'm gonna go get him. Yeah. But like the fact that she's like, no, I'm going to live free or like and die free. I would rather die here now free than live one more day there. And I'm like, okay, this isn't just like some teenage rebellion kind of thing. She's not running away because she didn't get the things she wanted. Mm-hmm. She legitimately is like, no, I would rather die.
Yeah.
Than go back to that.
That is
which
so
makes
true.
The ending very sad.
It does.
She's there with the blackened teeth.
I know. That actually killed me too because I really like her character now, and I can't imagine, but I get like what Mizu, like after what we saw in this episode, like she went through so much. She has so much hate in her heart, and she just maybe doesn't want to bother with Akemi, but I think there's more there where that's the only way she could stay safe because Mizu has so much hate in her heart that she can't have Akemi involved because she's probably going to get killed too or something. I don't know. But
I mean,
she's full
part
of
me is like, what Mizu knows of Akemi is she's a princess. She was engaged. That guy that tried to kill me, and then she tried to kill me. Mm-hmm. And then I tied her up.
And saved everyone in there. She killed so many people, and then she's like, you'll protect me or whatever she said at the end. No, I don't have any obligation to you.
Akemi, you literally just tried to kill her like last night.
Yeah,
it was like not that long ago.
Yes, and she just saved you, so it doesn't mean she owes you anything.
Yeah, your life, don't get me wrong, obviously that should deserve like a little bit of something, but
yeah,
maybe the presumption of I've got a samurai right here. She's gonna kick your ass.
Yeah, I like how the characters they are naive in those ways, or ignorant, where they just think that things are gonna happen for them in certain ways. And Akemi, I really started liking her. Like, I questioned her and got a little annoyed when she separated from the other women and wanted to help Ringo, like help defend. And I'm like, I get her trying to be brave, but I'm like, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. So I thought she was going to be more of a problem going out there. And I think you mentioned that too. And I thought she was going to cower and be like, I didn't get it. I didn't understand, because she's never experienced any of this. Like, her life is
she
hard,
hasn't.
but it's way worse out in the real world. And here, her just being brave and going out there, like, she really held her own. I mean, she didn't cower. When she was with Ringo, she saved him. You know, like, she stabbed that guy, and she didn't cower even afterwards. So that was pretty cool to see that she means it, and she's going to follow through with it. So I do like her character more now.
Yeah. And I think I get her character more, too. Like I said, I just think she was a little... I got the impression that she was shallower before. But now I see that it's more than that, I think. She just genuinely cannot stand being in that life.
Yes, and I don't blame her.
Yeah.
So I know it's not going to be good for her and Mizu. I don't know what's going to happen at this
what's
point.
Gonna happen with that?
Because they're very separated right now. So maybe that's it for their stories for now. But I'm hoping she could break away from this marriage. I don't know.
I hope so too.
I
do think one of the reasons I think Mizu also sent her off, beyond just having to have that hardened heart to do anything, is I think she genuinely does believe that she'd be better off.
Yeah,
you know?
I kind of think that too. Like, right now, Mizu, like, no matter what she does, like, everyone around her, like, her past, like, that was the love of her life. I mean, her first love, major love, and he died. You know, she killed him. Her mom died. So everyone she was connected to, like, close people, were dead. And then she just killed a bunch of people here. So death follows her. So she's kind of like, you know, it's too violent. I have too much hate. Like, the world's too violent. I have too much hate in my heart. She is better off. She's safer just being elsewhere, even though she's not happy there. It's still safer. So, yeah. It's sad. It's a really sad story. But it's so beautifully told that it's just amazing. I'm just so captured by it. I'm like, oh, my God.
That's just beautiful. The storytelling, the editing, the animation, the puppets were so good.
Oh, yeah. And just like the puppets shaking too, I know they're animated as well, but you still remember their puppets, and the faces too were really good, where the main puppet's face was, you know, it almost had like a wincing or like a negative expression, but you could feel like many different kinds of emotions through it. And the shaking and trembling of all the puppets, like, that was really well done too, when they were upset and excited, and, you know, like, the flow was nice.
It was. And I just had a thought. Let me know what you think here. So when the story starts out, did you identify Mizu as the samurai?
Wait, say again, when this series started?
When the puppet story started.
Yes, I did.
Was Mizu the samurai for you?
Yes. No, she was.
But then at the end, was Mizu the samurai or the Onryo?
I took it as she was the Onryo. Right?
So which means she wouldn't have been the samurai to begin with. I'm almost thinking now that I'm like trying to think of it, like, oh, when did that like switch? Like, when do you like really like go, oh, was she ever the samurai? Is Akemi the Onryo?
You know, I like that. Thank you for bringing that up. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure, because I was kind of thinking that, you know, Mizu, again, she's been through so much in her life, and she's so hard. She has to live this life. She's a monster. She can't be a female. You know, she's already a monster with blue eyes. She can't be a female. She has to marry. She doesn't want to live this kind of life. And then she's betrayed by love. Her mother's into drugs and betrayed her. And it's like, so I kind of feel like she was already like this. Not that she was a monster. She was never really a monster. She's being labeled, yes. But
people call her that, and I think she believes it of herself. But.
Yeah, so I kind of took it as that was the last straw, with her mom betraying her husband betraying her, that now this monster was unleashed. Like, she has an inner monster because she's so hurt that she's just filling all that hurt with hate. But yeah, maybe she's not the real monster. I don't think she is, but the way the story is portrayed, I'm kind of thinking... she is the monster in the story, but I don't know.
Because the reason I'm thinking about it is because now Akemi has been betrayed, or at least that's how she sees it. I don't think that's how Mizu sees it, but Akemi feels betrayed by what has just happened, and has that hate in her heart. And Mizu does follow along with the story of this guy that just wanted revenge and was, lulled for a little while off the course.
Now I'm worried. I'm worried because Akemi, she might end up, now you unleash the beast, and this might be a really bad thing. I mean, not just her marrying someone she didn't want to marry and being in a life she doesn't want to be in, but she might come back in a very bad way and go after Mizu in some way.
I'm curious to see how this plays out.
Yeah, because she's great at manipulating too, so she couldn't get her way here. And I bet you she's going to manipulate her new husband and family to go after Mizu, because she's already saying...
Which is very powerful.
Yeah, because she's already saying, like, I already met this demon, and there was no love. It was only darkness. So, crap. Yeah, you're onto something, I think. That's not good.
Just a thought. Thought experiment.
Yeah. See... I was so impressed on how Mizu took out so many guys. That's what I was kind of hoping to see in this episode. But I love how this show really does make you worry, because even though this show is named The Blue Eye Samurai, I'm like, who knows? Like, that would be a shock if she did die in this one, and maybe we'll get... It won't happen like that. But it just made me worry a little bit, like, how is she going to get out of this? So
I didn't know what was going to happen. Especially with the door, when the door was on top of her.
Yeah. Yeah, that was insane.
I don't know where she got stabbed.
And I'm like, Ringo can't save you all the time because he's not that experienced. And, I mean, he had some darkness, too, he said he felt. So I'm glad he wasn't there at the last battle. But she was so impressive at the end. I mean, always, but that was just so amazing. I love this show. The animation's just so insane. It was really good.
Which, also, she killed that boy.
I know. I think it was the same guy too, and I think
it was
showing the hate, like building up, having these flashbacks in her memory. That's how she's surviving. She's like lighting up that hate again, even more and more, to make her push through this. And then she was just done. She had no mercy left in her. She's like, nope. It was insane.
Which, like, from a personal experience, like, loving makes you vulnerable. You have to open up to love, right? So when someone hurt you through that, like, that is just, it physically has, like, heart ripped out feeling. So, like, to then decide, oh, well, I guess I'll open myself up to someone again, is very difficult.
Yeah.
So she's taken what seems to her the safer course of just, like, I'm just going to shut this down, and I do mean everything.
Yeah.
Like, not just, like, romantic love. Like, she didn't want Ringo around. She doesn't want to be best buddies with Taigen. Or these people keep trying to worm their way in, and she keeps pushing them away.
It's so hard. And I really love, like, all these misfit bandits, like, coming together. Like, I think that's so fun. And I just want it to work out. But, yeah, I don't think so. She's used to being alone. But who knows? Maybe... A lot of stuff always has to happen, but, if we're Taigen, he's still, like, somewhere in a barrel. Not even in a barrel. He's getting tortured, like...
He's being tortured.
Oh, man. So, I don't know. But, I kind of want them all to be together as a fun group. Going out, going on adventures.
That's probably her arc, I would hope. But, I mean, this show has been very surprising so far, despite how much it relies on classic samurai Western stuff.
Yeah.
It's still been very surprising.
It has been. I love that, because sometimes, like, we both try to predict things, and some things we can't predict. Like, it's very shocking. And I'm just like, ooh, that's fun. That makes it a good story,
Yeah. You told me that Mizu got married in this episode? I wouldn't believe you.
I know, right? I'm so glad your husband did not spoil that for you either. But still, yeah, I'd be like, what? That's crazy. And she was happy.
Very funny.
And she was happy. Like, I get, okay, wow, she got married. Oh, okay. She was definitely forced. She had to be forced, and she hates it, Yeah. But no, she was actually happy at one point. So, pretty insane. But, yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I so can't wait to watch the next episode. It's going to be great.
It's going to be so good. I need to find out more.
I know. But at least it wasn't a crazy cliffhanger this time. But anyways, guys, hope you're well. Love you. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.